Hello, I'm Joel and welcome to Magic Trick, Camera Trick, and on this episode all you have to do is attempt to figure out what is a magic trick and what is a camera trick. And that, my friends, was a camera trick. But of course you knew that already, but let's check out what it's all about. I've been studying the mystical art of magicking for a whopping 25 years, but today I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to show you 3 tricks, and your job is easy. All you have to do is attempt to figure out which is a magic trick and which is a camera trick. But hold on to your top hats because there's going to be a roller coaster of surprises that will make you question reality. I'm going to share all the answers right at the end of the show. Now let's get into trick number 1. Here we go. This hat right here and the table is a regular, everyday real table, and the hat is completely empty. Now watch. Now inside the hat sits one regular banana. And just to prove it is a regular banana, I'm going to very quickly eat a bit. Ta-da! So that was trick number 1, the world famous appearing banana in hat trick, and this is trick number 2. Check this out. This right here may well look just like a piece of paper, but watch closely. If I roll the paper up into a little tube like so, and all I have to do is take that tube, I give it a little shake, and as I shake it becomes a packet of sweets. That is absolutely solid, it really is. In fact, we can open these up and you will see that it really is now an actual pack of sweets. And that was trick number 2. But before we move on to trick number 3, I'm going to show you something pretty cool. Watch this ring, watch. That was a magic trick, but this, that was a camera trick. That's pretty cool, right? And now we have time for one last quick trick. So check this out. What I have here is a jar and a little basketball. But watch this. This jar is absolutely solid, and it really is. There's no way in and there's absolutely no way out. But the idea is simply this. If I place the lid on, there is really no way that I can get this basketball inside the jar unless we take it and we shake just like this. Then you can see that there is no doubt that that ball is inside the jar, right? But then watch this, because this is where things get really weird. Are you ready? With another little shake, the ball actually becomes a football. And that, my friends, is magic. There's no mirrors or anything like that. So there we have it, 3 completely different tricks, but could you tell which trick was a magic trick and which trick was a camera trick? Well, in a moment I'm going to tell you the answers, but before we do, I want to know what you thought was a magic trick and which do you think was a camera trick. So let's have a quick recap. Trick number 1, that was the appearing banana in the hat trick. Let me know, do you think that was a magic trick or a camera trick? Just post your comment below. Then there was trick number 2, which was the piece of paper that transformed into a tube of candy. Again, just let me know by adding your comment. And then finally, trick number 3, that was the trick with the jar and the ball where it ended up inside the jar. And then finally, the ball transformed into a completely different type of ball. Do you think that was a magic trick or camera trick? Let me know in the comments below. Now, are we ready for the answers? Well, I'm going to reveal everything right now. Trick number 1, the banana trick, that was actually sleight of camera. That, my friends, was not a magic trick. There was no sleight of hand. It was all done with one single edit, and it was very easy to do. Then there was trick number 2, the piece of paper that transformed into candy. That was the trick that was actually sleight of camera as well. That was just a camera trick, and it was done again with one single simple edit. And what I'm actually doing is using the motion, and that big motion covers the action of the actual cut. Believe it or not, that is exactly how a lot of magic tricks work. The big motion covers the smaller motion, which might make an object vanish in somebody's hands or something along those lines. And then finally there was trick number 3, which of course was the ball in the jar trick. That trick was actually a camera camera trick. So every single trick that you have just seen has been a camera trick, and that tells me that I need to tell you not to trust everything that you see. There we go. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not yet hit subscribe, then please make sure you do, and that way I can keep bringing you more magic. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.